It is finally time. A hero reborn from strategy. One Punch Mewtwo lives again. So welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here. We're finally ready to do some more One Punch Mewtwo battles. And that is because in Pokemon Sun and Moon, I used Pokepelago to try to level up my Mewtwo to level 100. That way I can Hyper Train it, and in the process, Drain Punch was automatically deleted as a move, and you can't relearn move tutors like that in Pokemon Sun and Moon. So we had to wait for Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and now Drain Punch is back on my Mewtwo. And another cool thing is that with the Judge feature, I could figure out how bad my Mewtwo actually was, because I was like, alright, if I just get hit points and speed on my Jolly Mewtwo, I'm okay with that. So I actually stopped reset for a couple hours just to get this. Didn't even get like a speed attack or anything. So RNG was pretty unfortunate to me. But now that means all of those One Punch Mewtwo battles I did was with unoptimized attack and defense. So this bad boy's a level 100. Let's get him Hyper Train. Let's get on the battle spot. And let's have some One Punch Mewtwo battles. Also, for a little bit of tech, I did the bottle cap exploit after we had the recent global mission. So even though the global mission failed, link your account, you get 2,000 festival coins. Also, apparently the battle agency gives an insane amount of festival coins as well. So pretty quick and easy bottle cap right there. Now Mewtwo is ready for the fight. Now, my biggest fear is that One Punch Mewtwo doesn't work well anymore, especially in like the 7th generation, because we didn't even get to play it in Pokemon Sun and Moon. But at least in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, it was non-stop surprises like, oh, I'm not going to survive this. Oh, I'm not going to get a KO. And then just boom, absolute destruction. So I'm a little cautious right now, but hopefully things get pretty good. What do we do in response to all this stuff? Because, alright, I was thinking Mewtwo. Mewtwo is just a very strong Pokemon. Togekiss. That scarf just comes in and sweeps out a lot of Pokemon that you find on the free battle spot. The opponent's team's still looking a little scary. I mean, we really have to worry about that Lele and the Gengar. So I'm trying to think, do I want the Scizor or do I want the Celesteal? I think Scizor is just going to come in and be a pretty strong option as well. And that should be our team today. Also, I'm worried about Marshadow. Like, thinking about Marshadow, it's like, oh man, that's just going to steal all of my stats. And if I'm not already set up, then really bad things are going to happen. I can't Drain Punch against it, so I don't get the sustain. Marshadow has the bulk of a mythical legendary Pokemon, so it can be a little challenging. At least Togekiss just absolutely dunks on Marshadow. And then when you're thinking about it, Clefable is probably pretty strong right now, too. I don't even know what's going to happen against Necrozma with the Mewtwo, so this is going to be a fun learning experience. If not, maybe that's just a good thing. I'm going in like, I don't know, a little, this might go alright, this might go good, it might go bad, but then, like, nah, we still got this, guys. One Punch Mewtwo will not disappoint. And it's the Gengar, so another thing I need to do is remember how One Punch Mewtwo works. This might just be a straight-up Mega. And if he goes for that cheekiness, you know, all of a sudden just like Mega into the Perish song, how am I going to stop that? But at least we have the Amnesia. However, I don't remember these matchups going that well in my favor, even with the Amnesia, because like I don't have crazy damage against it. Now if I had the Zen Headbutt, that'd be pretty good. So let me go Mega Amnesia, just to kind of remember, because like that's another problem. I haven't run this Mewtwo in like 2 years. Has it been? No, okay. It was like a year for Pokemon Sun and Moon, but then it was like half a year since say like a year and a half. Maybe not that long, but it's still been a really long time. I don't know what I'm doing. So this is gonna be the Mega Gengar. Yeah, like that's one of the things, you know, we're running a kind of gimmicky Mewtwo that instead of running dual stab, you know, we need that coverage. You want to just come in and pop a Landorus or any kind of other Pokemon. But we're gonna get Perish wrecked, aren't we? Shadow Ball, okay. So just a very high power Shadow Ball from the Mega. The Amnesia coming in. And see, that's good. That's not horrendous, but I don't think we can get the 2-shot on the Ice Punch. Bulk up, Ice Punch. See, like, that's where I want to know the numbers right now. Like, if I go Bulk up, we can survive that. Do we get the Ice Punch outside of it? Will the +1 take out a Gengar? Like, Mewtwo has the stats. But, I mean, that's not, yeah, like, and I don't know. Either way, it's like Ice Punch for the KOs or not. The follow-up is Scizor, so I guess we can go for the bulk up. Just maybe he tries some shenanigans and we can get around it. Could have maybe the Amnesia again, but I don't think that would have bought us an extra hit. But I mean, like, this is the kind of setup we want to come out of. Ooh, a Hypnosis. See if that missed, we would have wrecked. He took the gamble and got it. That's unfortunate. First land Hypnosis. Oh, no, no, no. We don't need any of that going on. I guess we just keep using that Ice Punch and hope for the best. Come on. It's done though. If we wake up into it, it's kind of like the same, I guess. But I don't think we're just going to get that miraculous wake up either. So now I'm not even going to know these numbers. Now I'm not even going to know how this. Oh, okay, cool. We might get the return freeze, +1. Yeah, so it seems like it's 2-hit KO. So what we could have done is we could have KO'd Gengar off of 2 ice punches and not have that bulk up follow through. That's what we're playing, because like, yeah, if we're running the just Drain Punch Zen Headbutt, that's not the best coverage. You know, you're not going to be able to get too much done with that. Unfortunately, this is my Modest Togekiss, so I have like Timid or Modest. I still need to remake a Timid Scarf Togekiss. That way I can match with Pokemon that are 130 base speed. But in the meantime, we have the Scizor, and at any point I can just come in and Bullet Punch. But I'm not really threatened by this Gengar. So let's get our Swords Dance in now. As long as that Hypnosis doesn't land, we should be fine. Like, if he misses, my plan is he's due to miss a Hypnosis, because that's a pretty high chance it'll miss. So I'll get my Swords Dance for free. If he hits me with Shadow Ball, that's okay, because Scizor's bulky. And then I'll just hit him with the Bullet Punch and kind of just have that. Ooh, okay. He was sitting on the Perish. That's interesting. So does that mean he has like 1 Protect kind of hiding back there? And is he going to use it this turn? Huh. Yeah, alright, so he still teched it out. Now, does that mean just Shadow Ball Hypnosis? I feel like he wouldn't be running that, and he just has the Perish Song for when he knows he's going to die. So I'll throw out the Bullet Punch. Alright, good, so he didn't have Protect. Or maybe he expected me to go for a second setup into Protect, Re-Protect, Protect. But now I have the +2, so I mean, Scizor is going to be able to do damage before it dies. And that's good. I can live with that. Thundurus, though. We've got the knockoff. So, I mean, at least we get to knock off Thundurus for big damage at that +2. And then the follow-up Bullet Punch should still be a KO. You're nasty plotting against me? Oh, Nah, you don't get to snowball this game like that, bro. Look at that damage. Oh my goodness, so much. And then that would have been great if it was a KO, but it looks like we're not going to find it. But then we just follow up with a Bullet Punch. So we pretty much had it. We pretty much had it. So now it's the ultimate showdown. Does Togekiss get to take down the last opponent's Pokemon? Scarf Lele means no. And the sad thing is, well, would a +2 Thundurus be able to one-shot us? Maybe. Because, like, Scizor's still bulky. Actually, no, I can't. I was about to say, yeah, if it's Scarf Lele, we're screwed because we're going to get outsped. If it's Specs Lele, we can get that flinch hacks going in. We might have the damage. And then I was thinking, oh man, what if I trick it? It's like, no, Tapu Lele's not going to get tricked into any setup. There's really nothing I've got except for Air Slash Praying. Come on, down to the wire. Ah, it's Scarfed. Dang. See, because like we had 1 flinch potential. Now it's a 2-shot with this Togekiss. Nah, Lele's bulky like that. So we would have needed 1 flinch, 1 hit. If it was Specs though, I think Specs would have wrecked us. But that means I don't know. So yeah, comes down to the last one, and that's just the 7th generation right now. There's a lot of things that get in the way of my shenanigans, but we'll bring this one back. Hopefully, if we find a battle in less than 15 minutes, because there's just no one on the battle spawn Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Also, that was just unfortunate. I think what would have happened with that Gengar? So Gengar goes out, Landorus comes in, maybe the Lele though, because like Lele, that's just some heavy, yeah, like Tapus, man. We can't Drain Punch Tapus because they're fairy. There's a couple of issues in 7th generation, but we're still gonna make this happen. Oh man, and Mimikyu is gonna be a problematic Pokemon too. Okay, so let's try this again. That's still looking good. I guess it means we gotta have that Scizor in there for that fairy hate, and it is pretty good at the fairy hate. Togekiss can come in, Incineroar, Hydreigon. We also have the Gliscor. Like the matchups do get pretty funny, but do we want more? Because like Superior comes in, so it's like Togekiss is good for matches. Superior gets walled, but also has some decent success. And then I don't even know why I have Porygon 2 there. I just have the Porygon 2 to have it. Mostly because, like, I just run my core 3 to 4. That Superior Togekiss is usually the 2nd pick. And then Scizor, he's just getting a lot of play right now. I want the opponent to go hard aggro against me, you know? No shenanigans, just neutral matchup, and then Mewtwo gets to take it home. So we're going to bet on Togekiss. That didn't work last game, but it can still work because Togekiss is my buddy. We're gonna win places. We're gonna win and go places with my buddy. All right, so now let's stay hyped, guys. That's why I was cautiously optimistic. You know, that we still might find one of those games where it's like, holy crap, this Mewtwo, yo. And also like 6v6 gives you a lot more options, like switch out. If I really wanted to play, I could probably have like just defensive tank, like just go Mantine with the Amoonguss. I might try that out at some point. Just have Mantine Amoonguss, so just like switch in and then just cycle between like insane amounts of healing and regenerator and stuff. But it is against Glasgow, so Glasgow gets Toxicus. But I mean, we just Mega... Can we Mega Ice Punch him just one shot? Do we got that? Like, I know that Glasgow is ferocious, but also the Mewtwo is pretty... I'm always surprised by the damage. Oh, yeah, he's going to protect this turn. I was like, wait a second, I should have just not done that. Oh, wow, never mind. You never know what to expect on the battle spot. Like that. That was another thing that I was like, dang. So now that we have the max IVs, there's no excuse. You just can't max out against that Gliscor. So now is he going to protect, and is this where I get my Drain Punch? Probably. Or not my Drain Punch, my Bulk Up. So we Bulk Up, then we Ice Punch. We just gotta, like, it doesn't matter if we're poisoned as long as we're killing things, and the healing is going to help out as well. So yeah, it looks like he tried to go for just like, alright, I'm going to bring in the tank, I'm going to lead it tank, and I'm going to tank the tank. But it didn't kind of work out that way. And yeah, like with the Gliscor, you know, that was such a 50-50. Because if he went for the protect, well, that means bulk up into Ice Punch means he dies. So I don't know if he knew that, if he knew what to expect. Like Mewtwo just comes in with the Ice Beam. Yeah, going for that double. No, get out of here with your double protect, man. Yeah, like Mewtwo. Is it more Mewtwo X or Mewtwo Y on the battle spot? I might have to check that out after this battle. Just like, actually you can't because they don't have the free battle stats. I'm like, because what are people going to expect when they see a Mewtwo? Has my Mewtwo X Drain Punch move tutor shenanigans, has that risen to the top to make it more common, or are people still going to expect the Mewtwo Y? Because he might have just expected Mewtwo Y, Ice Beam dead, but then maybe, you know, what's the even point of protecting? Because you're just Ice Beam dead no matter what. So we got another bulk up in there. Yeah, this is where we just start throwing Drain Punches. Just get to full health before he gets to hit us. Alright, so the +1 Drain Punch onto the Incineroar. It's a one-shot. There's the one punch from the Mewtwo. Man, we didn't even one-punch the Gliscor, but we got the one punch. Alright, video worth it. GG. Can we get that? Now, do we go full-on sweep? You know, how many bulk ups does it take? How much tankiness? That's like what I really like about the, oh man, the Mimikyu. I think Mimikyu would actually have given me a much harder time. We have one in there, so I mean, yeah, Mewtwo, or not Mewtwo, Mimikyu is very problematic. We just got Ice Punch, then we just got a +1 Ice Punch. I think that's all that we can do. So we already have one bulk up, so the play rough at +0 shouldn't be too devastating. The poison's gonna finish us off though. So I mean, we can at least use this to like figure out what's going on. So, oh wow, never mind. This game just wants me to win. It's like, you know what? After all that, just free. Do we one punch the Ice Punch? Not as big, but ooh, Mimikyu with that Shadow Sneak. We have the bulk up. Do we survive? Oh yeah, we get that. We get to survive. Life Orb comes in. There's the Ice Punch, and not one punch. Yeah, so you need a little bit extra on that range, but it looks like we are going to be able to find this one. And we're like, it's like, okay, bring in the Mimikyu. Like, if you just went into the Mimikyu, it's like, you know what? Screw this. We're going into Scizor. Mimikyu dies. GG. So, I mean, Scizor is very powerful in 7th generation. This is what that's telling me. So we Bullet Punch. Priority. Can't stop it. Like, what if I had Mantine? Like, how would Scizor Mantine work as a combo? I don't really have much against Tapu Koko, but it looks like Tapu Koko's kind of been dropping off lately. I'm not going to mix up my team yet because I'm still like learning things, but for future One Punch Mewtwo's, I might actually build a team around it. Right now I'm just doing the standards. So, like, you know, Scizor gets to clean up. We had Puri Prisoner, one of the last ones on that Clefable, so that one definitely cleans up. And then Togekiss, my man. I still need that Timid, but my man, working, putting in the work. So let's keep going. Let's see how many we can do before there's just like no one left to battle on the battle spot. Oh yeah, now we're talking. We've got a Necrozma. Wait, no, it doesn't have any items. Then never mind. I don't know what's going on. That's it. We got a Necrozma. We got some legendaries. How is it? Like, Mewtwo doesn't even do good against Necrozma because it's psychic. I can't Drain Punch him super hard. We'll see where it goes. I don't even know what to do against Necrozma, really. The Necrozma sounds like a heavy Pokemon. I don't know if Celesteela can, like, autotomize the heavy slam into it and then snowball. I haven't brought the Celesteela yet. Let's try that out. Togekiss, it's just speed and shutdown. You get one flinch in there, and the opponent just... your opponent doesn't get to play Pokemon today. Also nice, he's got the Island Trial outfit. Apparently you can get that. There's so much more, like, costumes and clothing in Pokemon Ultra Ultra Moon. I'm not a huge person for that, so I didn't really do any guides, but yeah, you wanna go check it out. That exists now. Probably Cerebi got it, you know. Joe Merrick's got you covered. Necrozma lead. Alright, so. What do? We don't. I don't even know what Necrozma... yeah, I should have... Where's my Ultra Necrozma guide? Good question, Verlis. I need to learn about these new things. See, that's like the funny thing is I've built my channel around more competitive stuff, so I don't like using legendaries. I don't like using mythical. I rarely soft reset or go for competitive ones, but then the One Punch Mewtwo comes in, and I'm completely out of my zone, so I'm just going to go for that Amnesia. Actually, doesn't Photon... Okay, never mind. Let's say, doesn't Photon Geyser based off the higher stats? I mean, Solgaleo would technically be physical, but I guess anticipating the Ultra Necrozma, Amnesia is the way to go. And I should still be faster. Like, Ultra Necrozma is what, 120 speed? Jesus, I have no idea what's going on with Pokemon. Oh, Sunsteel Strike. So he's still running physical on that. So I don't think my Amnesia meant much. That didn't hurt, though. Let's see, because I didn't want to Mega, because then that makes Psychic type attacks neutral. But if I Mega, I need that bulk into the bulk up? Oh, he's Ice Punch super effective, right. He becomes Dragon. Okay, so that means, in anticipation of Ultra Necrozma, we should not Mega the bulk up, just in case he goes for something Psychic, and then Mega into the Ice Punch after that bulk up. But that's not going to be enough takeout now, so I'm going to bulk up this time. So Mega bulk up, +1 Ice Punch into the Super Necrozma might be... Wow, our matchup might be better than I thought. See, I just don't deal with these legendary things, so I need to put in some research. Maybe also this might be a good time to do the Necrozma guide as well. Because now I've experienced battling against it. Ooh, I'm informed, guys. We can make it work. That's going to be Earthquake. Perfect. It's not going to do anything. Alright, the +1 Ice Punch into the legendary Sun-Stealing Villain. Necrozma, you die today at the hands of my icy fist. One punch! Yeah, it worked. And like that's the thing, he's the storyline villain. We can actually we did comic anime things. Yeah, One Punch Mewtwo strikes again, saving the world. Oh, and Greninja just gets wrecked. I like this. Because, like, we got that jolly nature, Greninja can't outspeed. That's one of my favorite things about Mewtwo. Like, that 130 speed, solid. Not as solid against Top Coco, but still solid. Water Shuriken. I've got the Amnesias, though. Got the... Oh, my... Even with... Oh. Ooh. Doesn't even do any... Like, even without Amnesia, I'd be fine. Dang. Drain Punch. One punch again. And then there's all of our health. Ah, yes, it feels good to be running the Mewtwo. Finding this true power in the world. So yeah, I guess I was more afraid of the Necrozma than I needed to be. Because it's like, oh, he does become Dragon. And I already have the Ice. Huh. And then Hydreigon. Well, that's a one punch. And now we're back. Now we're back in the... Oh, I think this is a good place to leave these battles, guys. Because, like, we got to see the highs. We got to see the lows. And now it just kind of leaves the next chapter open. We get to see how the future of One Punch goes. I think maybe instead of Porygon 2, bringing something that's like a hard switch-in response. And we didn't really use a Superior. So, I mean, swap out Superior for the Amoonguss and then bring in Mantine. And I like that as just like a solid defensive core for more options. Because, like, Mewtwo does limit our team. You know, we only have 2 out of our 3 slots available. Because we're always running that One Punch Mewtwo. We go be bringing the pain. But, yeah. think that's pretty solid right there. So if you guys enjoyed the One Punch Mewtwo battles, there's going to be more to come in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Confidence established, One Punch destruction, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.